Dear students, in this module, we are going to talk about Balti as our regional language. Balti is the Tibetan language spoken in Baltistan district of northern areas of Pakistan. It is closely related to Ladakh, the majority language adjacent to the Ladakh district of Jammu and Kashmir, which is closely related to the Indian held territory. Baltistan is generally said to be comprised of 5 major valleys like Skardu, Rondu, Shigar, Khaplu, and Kharmang. Balti is the dominant language throughout the Baltistan, and although there are the settlement of Shina speakers in the many of the regions, but Balti is the mostly spoken language in Baltistan. Where the Shina speaking villages are concerned, these may be found in the district of Rondu and Kharmang, and in some of the smaller sides of valleys near Skardu. Balti speakers refer to these people as Brokpa and to their language as Brokshak. It is reported that most of the Shina speakers living in Baltistan can also speak Balti language. As far as its history is concerned, in 1986, Godwin Austen, the famous surveyor of Karakoram Highway and Karakoram Mountains, became the first European to publish the vocabulary of Balti language. George Grayson included a somewhat more precise but a very concise part of the vocabulary and some notes on the grammar of both Balti as well as Purki language in volume 3 of his linguistic survey of India. Balti speakers refer to both themselves as well as their language, the Balti, as a noun. The origin of this name is apparently unknown, and if we try to trace the history of this word, the very famous historian, the very ancient and famous historian Ptolemy, who is the 2nd century Alexander period's astronomer as well as geographer, he recorded the term or the name which is called the Biltai. So it is generally considered that perhaps the foundation of the term Balti is being rooted in this term. People of Baltistan, like those of Ladakh, are originally of Mongolian or Tibetan origin. The Baltis have the intermarriages, and because of that, the population who came to the area from the south and west, so that the modern Baltis have the mixed of races from all the other regions as well. In the ancient times, Buddhism was the common religion of both Baltis and people living in Ladakh. But later on, spread of Islam was widely being practiced there after 400 Anno Domini, and Baltis are believed to have been the first converted to Islam by the Sayyid Muhammad Nur Bakhsh around the middle of the 15th century. Some 50 years later, Mir Shamsuddin Iraqi converted many of the Baltis to the Shia faith which is the majority, which is considered the religion or the faith of the majority people there. Baltis show a very surprising form of uniformity and cohesiveness, both in their language as well as in their culture. There are some regional variations in the Balti language, but most of the time the pronunciation or the usage of the terms or the lexical differences are generally understood by the people of that region. These differences have very rarely significant enough to hamper the communication between the Balti speakers, and they can easily communicate in whatever dialect is being spoken by the people of that region.